What if I told you that the money spent on cigarettes could have become an investment? It's not theory, it's math. Every puff that seems to calm you is costing you your future. Every pack is a piece of your freedom slipping away. Today, you'll find out how much you could have if you had invested that addiction. The answer might change the way you see your money. Have you ever stopped to think that cigarettes don't just affect your health, they also affect your financial future? Each puff may seem cheap, but addiction has interest, and it's not on the pack, it's on your future. A cigarette isn't just an addiction, it's a reverse investment. You pay to lose. While some people grow their savings, others burn money. Literally. Now, imagine if all that daily spending had turned into investment. How much would you have accumulated by now? Spoiler, the number is high enough to make anyone cough, but this time out of regret. A pack a day doesn't sound like much, right? But look at this. If a pack costs $10 in 1 month, that's already $300. In 1 year, $3,600. And if you've been smoking for 10 years, congratulations, you've literally burned $36,000. Do you know what you could do with that? Buy a car, make a down payment on a house, or invest in financial freedom. But addiction has no mercy. It charges silently, one puff at a time. Cigarettes don't come with a compound interest label, but they have it, only against you. Each pack is a small theft from your future. Now think with me. What if, instead of burning $10 a day, you invested that same $10? While addiction consumes, investment builds. One buys smoke, the other buys the future. Spending on cigarettes is like throwing money into a fire. Investing is throwing money into the field of compound interest. The smoker pays to be trapped. The investor pays to be free. The difference? Mindset. Because the same amount that turns to ashes could be growing in the S&P 500, earning year after year. One habit leaves you breathless. The other gives you financial breath. Let's talk real numbers. If you invested the same $10 a day, that's $300 per month. In 1 year, $3,600. But invested with an average annual return of 10%, like the S&P 500, in 10 years it would turn into approximately $63,000. And in 20 years, it would surpass $200,000. In other words, the money that evaporates today could be growing quietly. While one habit drains you, the other builds you. The difference is simple. One traps you in the present. The other prepares you for the future. It all starts in the mind. Financial education isn't about how much you earn. It's about what you do with what you have. Many people say it's just a pack, but that phrase is the kind of thinking that prevents growth. Small daily expenses become big holes in the future, and small smart choices become freedom. The discipline you use to resist an addiction is the same that helps you accumulate returns. When you understand the value of every dollar, money stops controlling you and starts working for you. That's the mindset shift of you versus you, mastering your mind before mastering your finances.
Time is the greatest ally of those who invest, and the worst enemy of those who spend without thinking. While the price of cigarettes rises every year, your money's purchasing power falls. What once cost $8 may cost $12 in a few years. And guess what? The addiction doesn't shrink. It just weighs heavier on your wallet. Now, those who invest experience the opposite effect: compound interest. While inflation erodes, investment protects. Time can be the thief of your money, or its multiplier. It depends on which side of the equation you choose to stand. Addiction is clever. It convinces you it's giving you peace when it's actually selling you installment-based imprisonment. One pack today,
another tomorrow, and little by little you lose control of your body, your mind, and your wallet. And the most dangerous part? You don't even notice. While you think you're relaxing, you're giving up your freedom, one puff at a time. Financial freedom begins when you realize you don't need anything that weakens you to feel good. It's born when you choose to invest in yourself, not in something that chains you down. Every dollar spent on addiction is a vote of confidence in your own stagnation, but every dollar saved with purpose is a vote of faith in your future. Momentary pleasure is cheap. It costs little to start, but a lot to maintain. Lasting peace comes from discipline, and that has no price. While addiction promises comfort, investment delivers independence, and the difference between the two lies in your daily decision. Because in the end, it's not about cigarettes. It's about who's in control, you or the habit. You versus you, and only one can win. Think about this. If you can feed an addiction every day, you can also feed your future. The difference lies in where you direct your effort. The same discipline that makes you light a cigarette can make you light up a new chapter in your life. Addiction traps you in the now. Investment frees you in the tomorrow. And it's not about becoming a millionaire. It's about stopping the waste of what you already have. Every choice counts. Every dollar saved is one step further away from regret. Trading an addiction for an investment is much more than saving. It's transforming pain into purpose, impulse into power, weakness into freedom. And that decision doesn't depend on luck or timing. It depends only on you. The first step toward financial independence is the same first step to overcome any addiction. Deciding to change. You versus you. Because the real battle was never against the cigarette, but against the limits you imposed on yourself. And remember, this channel is free and exists only because of people like you, people who believe in sharing strength and motivation. If this message spoke to you, subscribe and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Join us, turn on notifications, and keep evolving in this battle called you versus you.